Hey everyone, it's Amy, the Skin and Lash Lady, licensed esthetician, permanent makeup artist, and eyelash extensionist. Today I'm actually in my art studio today, but I finally had some quiet time to film this video. So, where should I start? Okay, so you can see I have this rash thing going on my face. And if you go back into my hyperpigmentation video, there was a product in there that contained an ingredient that I'm allergic to. And I knew I was because it's always happened before. So there's nothing wrong with the product. It is the glycolic cleanser from Skin Scripts. It has orange peel extract in it. And I am allergic to oranges, lemons, limes, cherries, tomatoes, pineapple, papaya, mushrooms. The list is endless. So even if I drank it, instead of having the rash on my face, I would be more miserable and having it on the inside. So that was me knowing that I was going to cause something and just saying, it's not going to happen this time. But it did happen and I have to suffer the consequence. But it's a really good cleanser. So with that being said, most people say to me, well, how can you be allergic to it? It's an orange. It's organic. The organic word. Okay, so let me explain to you how skincare works. Skincare is governed by the FDA. It's a bunch of chemists that make skincare products. So for those of you who don't know, I have a chemistry education. So organic is either, if you remember from high school, you have inorganic or organic. And inorganic is everything. And organic has to have a carbon or a hydrogen molecule to be classified as an organic compound. So skincare is governed by the FDA. And that's important for two reasons. One is most of the products that I use and most licensed professionals, and if you buy it in a drugstore, are bottled and manufactured in factories. And you want that facility to be FDA approved to make sure that it has proper sanitation, disinfection, and sterilization. The exact same things that my license requires me to keep a safe and clean environment. So you want to make sure that everything is packaged in a facility that this way none of our products will be contaminated with outside bacteria. Makes sense, right? What the FDA also does is make sure that they test all different chemicals and products all the time to make sure that the level of toxicity isn't going to kill you the first time out. So let me give you an example. You have a pool, and the pool is telling you that it has too much bacteria and algae in it. So you have to do a thing called shock the pool. I'm sure you've heard this term. And you dump a ton of chlorine into it, which, by the way, is organic. And you have to tell everybody, you cannot go in the pool for a week because it's toxic. Okay? But normally, pools have chlorine in them. But let's say it's 3 parts per billion and it's safe for you, as opposed to when you shock the pool and you're making it too high of a level of the chlorine in it. So basically, the FDA goes through and assigns a level of toxicity and safety and all that for chemical compounds that are used in household products and shampoos and makeup and all that kind of jazz. All right. So they don't label anything organic. The USDA, which is the United States Department of Agriculture, they deal with farmers. And farmers get to use and apply to be classified as organic. And there's a list of pesticides that they are allowed to use that will keep them as the level of organic. Just the way it is. So sometimes you'll see the seal. It'll say USDA. I believe it's a round green circle, USDA organic. So the farmers apply, they follow their protocol, whatever they need, and they get certified as organic. So I'm sure if you're a gardener, you know that there are just certain things that you need to do to keep pesticides and ants or whatever it is eating your tomato plants, okay? And some things are just safer than others for human consumption. So they get the honor of calling things organic. A few years back, I was at a skin show, and right on the label of a cream is that USDA green sticker organic. So I immediately go over and go, hey, what's the scoop? And they said, and I think it was Echinacea, that they buy their product from a organic urban farmer in their city, and they, because their product was labeled organic, they're going to put it on their label too. Okay. So I don't know if that's legal or not. That's fine. But it leads me to the next thing, that organic is a marketing term in the skincare business, because people want to hear the word organic, natural, clean, healthy. Okay. So marketers know that those are key words because people assume it to be, it is part of health and wellness. And they figured, well, if I'm going to eat the orange, then the orange is going to be organic too. It can go on my skin. So it's just great marketing. The only thing that the cosmetic or the cosmeceutical companies have to be honest about is they can't say it eradicates wrinkles. So you usually say, and you'll hear me say things like, it reduces the appearance of wrinkles. 6 out of 10 clients uh, achieved higher hydration in their skin because, first of all, everything works different on each person. Just like you can eat an orange and I can't. And my serum may work better on me than the serum that works on you, because we're all made up differently. So they can't make outrageous claims. If you ever look at a mascara ad, on the bottom will always say model is wearing lash inserts. So we never get those lashes. Believe me, I do lash extensions. The only way, those are not real lashes. Mascara does not do that. So that's the whole thing on the organic. It is used for marketing. Organic in skincare is strictly a chemistry term to mean it has a carbon molecule. Water is H2O. It's technically not organic. Vaseline is organic. It comes from petroleum jelly, which comes from crude oil, the same as where gasoline comes from, and it comes from carbon deposits in the earth, and it is organic. So people just assume that a chemical or it's bad. It's not. So just, you have to forget about it. Look for products that you see a difference, that you see when you look in the mirror in a month after using them consistently, that you see an improvement in your skin. That's all that matters. Clients will ask me, what do I think of something? And a lot of times I'm saying, I don't really know about it because it's a retail product and I'm not familiar with all the retail products. Or it could be laden with a lot of fragrance, which has hormone disruptors in them. And fragrance is an irritant. So I'm always looking for products that have no fragrance, or the fragrance is the smallest amount of the product on the list. Some products use other things to make fragrance. So I'm always looking for things that have effective product. So that's pretty much it. I'm not concerned if it's organic or not. I'm concerned that it's effective. And, if somebody's been using one product and they love it, then keep using it and enjoy it. I've come to this conclusion. No matter what I eat, how much I sleep, how many vitamins I take, eventually, I'm still not going to live forever. I'm going to die. So enjoy your life. And I tell people, just, I don't know what to tell them. Just enjoy life. It goes by so quick. But on the other hand, if you are using a product and see that you're continually having redness with it, stop it for a few days and see if the redness goes away. Some products just could have something that irritates you. And a lot of times people ask me to figure out what's in the product. It could be more than one product. It's just not for you. So remember, I always say common sense rules. If you see that your skin is becoming irritated or red or itchy with continued use of something, then discontinue the use, or it's too strong and you may need to use it every other night. But so not every product works for everybody. And like I say, the most important thing is what? Wash your face. So I'm going to go back to painting now. I paint in beeswax, believe it or not. So that's, I guess, natural. I don't even know if it's organic or not. I don't know. I'm going to ask the bee. All right. I'll see everybody in the next video. Thanks for watching.